He said we going live.
Don't start yet.
What?
Oh, we're live.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
It just started. Winners quarters.
Can you go ahead and put us on the commentary cam real quick? The commentary cam? I mean the split. The split. Yeah. Oh, we live. It's official. I see it. It's on my watch. Look at that. Shin Showdown 2019 Red Bull Rise.
No.
Bam, bam.
7 viewers. Do you want to see the chat?
Yeah, check it out.
Oh.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome to Shin City Showdown 2019. It's another Red Bull Rise event. It's your boy LPN, and of course,
I'm Stop Sign. Good to see you guys.
whew,
How you feeling today?
I'm exhausted, man.
You exhausted?
We had a lot going on yesterday.
Tell me about
it. You guys didn't get a chance to tune in. We did NCFC 4 finals. It was an all-day event. We had Samurai Showdown and Street Fighter 5. We had some amazing matches, and I believe you were one of the commentators.
I believe I was sitting next to none other than AM Kid. We were watching some pretty hype matches. We had the top 8 after the qualifying weeklies, after the last chance qualifier, after the 12-man round robin. That was hundreds of games of Street Fighter.
It's been a really long month. I'll say that for Street Fighter 5 in NorCal and Samurai Showdown.
But you know what? I respect what you guys are trying to put together. There's always a bit of a lull after EVO. So the fact that you put all this together so that we could play and then try to level up as a region was really worthwhile. It was really good to see the Pandora House step up. But today, instead of just having the local people put some things together, we've got some outside help, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I want to mention before, like we worked with Red Bull in the past. Last year, we did multiple Red Bull Rise events, and that all led to Red Bull Conquest. We're doing just like that this year. This is going to be our second Red Bull Rise event before Red Bull Conquest comes to Northern California in Oakland on October 19th. So the whole mission behind the Red Bull Rise events is to get everybody prepped up for it.
Yep.
That's why we try to hit different locals that are currently active. That way you get more exposure and see, the different diversity of players. And we're here actually at AFK Lounge in Campbell. Brand new location, really solid spot, a lot of space. Everybody who's been here so far, they've been loving the atmosphere. And we're just here to, to play some more Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, it's great. We've got a location down here in South Bay, of course. We have Esports Arena up in Oakland, who's been really hosting a lot of these events and being a really central part of the Bay Area community. But the fact that we can have something up in Oakland and something down here in Campbell in the San Jose, Silicon Valley area, it's going to really help more players come out more frequently. And maybe we can even build up some rivalries between the regions.
Yeah, no, I love that, man. It really gives that World Warrior feel, you know what I mean?
But of course, today is all about Red Bull. So shout out to Red Bull for the swag.
Got my Red Bull Sagat, got my hat here, staying fitted. But yeah, I'm ready to see some matches, man.
Yeah, I'm ready to jump into it. Let's see. We're going to get a lot of players here today that weren't able to make it to Oakland yesterday for whatever reason. So we've got some new faces. We're going to see some new talent. We've got some players, I think, that would have been, good contenders for NCFC 4, but for whatever reason, maybe they didn't quite make it for the last chance qualifier. Maybe they couldn't make it to Oakland.
Like they all said, there's always next time.
There's always next time.
And of course, we're shooting to do it again next year.
Of course.
Enough about that. Let's go ahead and start with our first match on stream. I believe we have Hylex versus HomeMadeWaffles.
All right.
Can we go ahead and switch over to the game plan?
All right. Let's get the players set up.
You guys are good? So I know Hylex. He plays Karen. But HomeMadeWaffles, though, I'm not too familiar with him.
Okay. Well, looks like he's sitting on Balrog right now.
I did see him play against one of the players here. I think it's Mario, who plays Karen.
Okay.
So they've been playing for like an hour and a half.
But what you're seeing on screen right now, actually, so Hylex decided to go from top tier to topper tier.
Topper tier.
Yeah. So you're seeing Akuma on the player 2 side from Hylex right now. I think he might have been trying to pick up some tips from other Shoto players in the region.
Okay, that's crazy because then I thought he was going to go Karen. And I was like,
yeah,
I don't know if that's a good idea because he had over an hour plus experience earlier. He's pretty warmed up. But he's busting out, the topper tier like you said before with Akuma. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. But yeah, Hylex, so he was definitely a contender to try to qualify for NCFC 4, but he got knocked out of the last chance qualifiers. I think by Kelvin, who even after knocking him out, didn't even attend himself.
Couldn't.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. I mean, like the last chance qualifier had really strong players and very good candidates for how NCFC round robin phase could have been. But yeah, no, I mean, see here, Hylex, not playing too bad with Akuma. I actually never seen him before.
Punish. Yeah. I've seen him play Akuma a couple of times in casuals. I think this might be my first time seeing it in tournament, at least on stream. Right, but he's doing a good job, putting some pressure on HomeMadeWaffles, bringing him to the corner with the EX Demon Flip.
Speaking from experience, I've talked to a lot of Balrog players, and they do not like this matchup at all.
Oh, yeah?
It's only because then Akuma has such oppressive pressure and Oki on the Balrog. He can't afford to get knocked down. You see here, Hylex is dominating that first round right there.
Yep.
Round 2. Fight.
So in your perspective, in this matchup, what do you think is the best option that Balrog can go to against Akuma? His plethora of tools.
I mean, that's a good question. We don't see a lot of Balrogs anymore in general, so what are the tools that he has, right? Like, what can Balrog do to keep out Akuma in this kind of situation, right? How far can he get with just a stand medium punch anti-air? When's he going to have to pull out the crouch pierce? How can he deal with Akuma's pressure in general? Because it's really hard for Balrog to put pressure on Akuma because Akuma has so many good punish options. If he whips a dash straight, then I'll just stand medium kick it. Or if he's a little too close, he'll just stand jab.
Yeah, like a lot of Balrog's abusive tools like stand roundhouse, stand fierce punch, they're actually very whip punishable by Akuma and stand medium kick. So it's really tricky and dangerous, You don't want to get knocked down. That's like the last thing you want that to happen as Balrog.
Yeah,
and you see there every time a Hylex knocks down HomeMadeWaffles, it's trouble for him.
Yeah. And Akuma obviously wants to build up a bit of a fireball game, but he's not really that reliant in this matchup. So if Balrog has options against fireball and Akuma decides to just go for more of a ground game and just kind of walk up and hit buttons, then there's not a lot of Balrog to do in that situation.
Yeah. It's tough. I mean, it's an uphill battle for Balrog here, Balrog's usually the one who is oppressing people.
Yeah. Oh, but hits him with an overhead, push him in further into the corner, but seems like not a lot of pressure goes up off of that situation. The EX dash straight puts him in the corner, but he's already giving him a lot of space. And Hylex jumps over him to put HomeMadeWaffles in the corner now.
Oh
wow.
God, EXDP?
Goes for the -2 situation. Oh, but no full combo.
It looked like he was going towards the optimal punish there, but he went for a sweep instead of, the usual cross spears into upper.
Yeah, and he had a full V trigger as well, but didn't even get a chance.
I think that could have actually killed him. Could have killed Akuma,
I think maybe, yeah.
But he still has a chance here. Akuma still got V trigger activated.
Goes for the shimmy, but
oh, the missed EX rush. HomeMadeWaffle. Hang on his life.
Oh,
that's
low.
Oh God, here he goes.
Yeah, so Hylex is going to want to be careful with those fireballs right now. HomeMadeWaffles is going to be looking for them.
Clipped
not
him
from
in the
air.
back.
Yeah, back of the head.
That fireball was across him.
Yeah. That's why Akuma's the toppest tier in the game.
That's ridiculous. But yeah, it looks like Hylex is on match point right now.
Yeah, three rounds straight, looking pretty comfortable. Akuma definitely putting in some work for him.
HomeMadeWaffles need to hit him with some homemade tech right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
the trade. Oh, but doesn't
there
get the full
goes
combo.
crush.
Crush counter, but no conversion off of that either. Yeah, both of them are scrambling a little bit right now. Scrambling.
It's like they didn't get a chance to warm up enough, perhaps?
Maybe.
Spaghetti fingers did. There we go, Hylex going in.
All right, not a bad reversal right there.
Nice crush.
All right, got some conversion. Oh, but the EXDP.
We didn't want to deal with the pressure.
Yeah.
Weird that Akuma didn't get the ender for that uppercut there.
Yeah, there are a couple of situations, a couple of distances where that happens, but mid-screen doesn't really matter either way. Hylex getting his pressure on.
Hylex is pushing him.
Yeah, just crouch medium punch, crouch medium punch. I mean, what are you going to do about it, right?
HomeMadeWaffles actually doing a pretty good job defending.
Oh, doesn't convert off of the fireball.
Oh, missed opportunity.
Yeah, both sides. No DP.
Oh my God, it's in my game right now.
Oh, wow.
Nice conversion, and Hylex takes it 2-0 HomeMadeWaffles.
Yeah, Hylex looking pretty comfortable right now with that Akuma pick.
As comfortable as he looked, I felt like HomeMadeWaffles had some key scenarios where he could really turn the tide.
Yeah, there were a couple of punish situations where he really didn't capitalize and just dropped the round. But Hylex with a pop-off right there.
I could even go as far as saying Hylex got pretty lucky. But no, I mean, that was a interesting first match here for the night. Hylex advances to round 2 winners. And HomeMadeWaffles is going to have to climb back from losers, you know?
Yep.
Well, let's see what's our second match on stream right now.
All right, so looks like Shodokan might be.
Looks like we have a top player, top Teppen player in the house, Shodokan.
Top Teppen player.
Recently retired from Street Fighter V, returned to the field.
Wait, didn't Shodokan qualify for NCFC 4 and then drop out due to an injury? What happened to that?
I think he did qualify, and the night before he injured his wrist.